Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick from SOHO Motorsports. And 3 years ago, this vehicle started out NA. It went supercharged. A year ago, VR transmission. Now we're back and it's making over 600 wheel. Let's talk about this build. Rolls. Oh my God. All right, guys, so you guys are pretty much familiar with this vehicle. You've probably seen it in the VHR community. This is the 2014 Q50 that we initially supercharged back 3 years ago. Last year it came back for a VR transmission. Now it's back for full E85 return system, SOHO VHR headers, and obviously a retune calibration with this setup, along with the Mini Zed cog setup. So this thing is going to make a bunch of power from the first time that it ever came here. So let's talk about exactly what we did on this vehicle this go around, which will be the third time. Still the stock motor, to give you an idea. We did gallery gaskets last year, so obviously that's a very important thing you want to take care of whenever you're going boost on any VHR vehicle. So that is the #1 thing that we see causes these things to fail. They lose oil pressure, and when you lose oil pressure, like I say, in your body, it's like losing blood pressure. You're going to pass out, the motor will fail. So make sure you guys do take care of your oil gallery gaskets. We use the EPS oil gallery gasket setup on this. Comes with upgraded hardware, comes with upgraded gaskets as well too. I'll put a link down low below so you guys can order yours today and make sure that your oil gallery gaskets are up to par, and that way you're ready for boost to contact us, whether it's supercharger or whether it's turbocharger. So with this go around, like I said, we upgraded a number of things, one of them being the Mini Zed cog setup. So I'll pan over it so you can see. A lot of you guys are very familiar with this setup. What is the difference between the cog setup and the serpentine setup? Well, you have teeth on the back end, there's no slip. That's the easiest way to explain the cog setup on here. So this is going to be something that we do offer, like I said before, on all of our supercharger kits, whether you want to go with the Mini Zed setup or you want to go with our setup. We offer both, Apple or Android. You pick what you want. We're the cell service, so you determine what you want to use at that point. They both do the same thing, and they do very, very well regardless of which one you go with and which setup you put it on. So if you guys have any questions, contact us regarding the cog setup, and we can help you and advise you on which one would be the best for your vehicle. So a really cool thing that we did on this setup this time is we incorporated the first Q50 VHR SOHO header. So the SOHO VHR headers, these are going to be made out of Schedule 10 stainless steel. So we are offering them every time that we build this setup with that material. They are made in-house. You'll see some video of us making them in-house. It is a great upgrade as well because they do make great power. If you're not wanting to do the long tube headers, you can do the shorties. It'll pick up a little bit of torque, as you guys are aware with shorty headers. Some guys tend to go with the long tube headers. This is another option for the Q50, guys. And this is an all-wheel drive vehicle, so these headers will work on the all-wheel drive platform. So if you have any questions, contact us regarding the headers. Let's talk about the remainder of the setup this go around as to what else that we did. So 1050 cc's and a 340 fuel pump are offered in our initial base kit that we offer for pump gas. This time we upgraded to the 1300 cc injectors by Injector Dynamics, and also a 525 Hellcat fuel pump, along with the CJM fuel return system. And the other thing that we did on this vehicle, since there isn't any twin setup right now available for the G37 sedans and the Q50 sedans, we incorporated the JMS booster pump. You guys heard me talk about this setup. What does it do? It increases the voltage of the fuel pump to allow us to have more output and delivery of the actual fuel pump to ensure that we can provide enough fuel when we do go to E85 to make the power and make the power safely. So fueling was upgraded, return system, SOHO VHR headers, the cog setup. Now it was calibration time. So EcuTech is the software that we use on the VHRs anytime that we tune these vehicles. So we did a baseline to give you an idea as to what power to put down on pump gas. So we do a low power map and a high power map on pump gas. So on pump gas at a little bit over 13 PSI, the low power map put down 533 wheel at 400 foot-pounds of torque. The high power map on pump put down 580 and 425. So still respectable power. It's very hot here in the South. If you're anywhere in the Southeast, you know what kind of temperatures that we're experiencing. We're well into the hundreds on the dyno, to give you an idea. So that's great power for pump gas. Then After doing the pump gas, we incorporated E85 or E90 when it mixed up with a little bit of pump that was in the actual tank. And the reason why I say that is you never want to run these things below quarter of a tank, especially with a bigger fuel pump. It will tend to kill the fuel pump. Fuel pump is made to be stuck in the actual fuel as lubrication. So E65 is what it got up to when we put E90 in the actual tank. And so with E65, the kind of power that this vehicle put down at 15.12 PSI, it put down 644 wheel and 459 foot. Pounds of torque. That is going to be the highest supercharged Q50 that we have done with a VR transmission to this day. We did one a few months ago. You remember the other red one, Jonathan's, it put down 627 and 435 at around the same PSI. Now, the difference between this vehicle and that vehicle, well, the main difference is going to be the SOHO headers. Temperature was very similar. So you can see, I'm going to actually put up a graph of Jonathan's Q and then this Q to show you the difference as far as power. And you'll see the power band pickup throughout the entire power band as far as torque and horsepower. So great addition. If you guys are looking to make a little bit of power, pick up the SOHO headers. If you want to go from NA to boost, pick up the SOHO supercharger kits. So those are going to be great options for any of our VHR clients, whether you're a 370, a G37, or a Q50 that does have the VHR. Now, this is the cheat code. It is going to be stock VHR, any form of boost on it, and a VR transmission. That is by far, along with the 85, is going to be the best combination that you can do for this vehicle. Let's go for a ride with Justin and see what he thinks on this one. So we're back in the red Q50 that you guys have seen a couple of times. So this time it came back and we hit the up arrow like Justin said. We did a number of modifications. This car was primarily on pump the last two times. The first time it did the standard Q50 air-to-air supercharger kit, 1050s, 340, made great power, and then it came back 10,000 miles later for the VR transmission upgrade. And then now we are back with the fuel return system, flex fuel, Mini Zed cog kit, and all of the power on this thing. So really looking forward to seeing what this thing will do now on E, just because we know these cars make great power on E. So we'll get around this corner here and take it for a spin and see what we got. Keep in mind, all-wheel drive, VR transmission conversion, VHR stock motor, 14 Q50.
Y'all hear how crispy those shifts are. This thing just wants to go. Like I'm cruising around in it at like 5% throttle, if that. And it's just like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Exactly.
So I'm about to give it what it asked for.
So here we go. Downshift. This thing rolls. Oh my God. As you can see too, Justin also has the meta glasses on too, so we'll get a first person view of what the odometer does as well too, which will be really cool. A lot of people ask us, hey, what does it look like when you're going and you're driving this thing? Well, I can't really do the camera in that, so we got the meta glasses and he'll be able to kind of do a first person point of view on this thing.
These for a lot of the driving noises, because you get the full experience of all the noises, holding the wheel, the whole 9 yards using the meta glasses. So it's actually it's a super cool perspective to add.
Yeah, and it's doing this. I mean, we've got the AC on as well, and it's almost 100 degrees here today. It's very hot.
We'll also go from a
dig,
from a low speed. All right.
So let's see what
dig.
Holy shit! Golly. This thing from a dig. Wow. Yeah, this car, this is what it needed. This was the last thing that it needed. Made 644 wheel on a little over 15 PSI in the heat yesterday.
That was rowdy.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm telling you, these guys, this is the cheat code. VR transmission, VHR, SOHO V2 air-to-air kit, cog system, flex fuel, E. That's it, man.
daily driver, linear power, the ability to turn power up. And this is, keep in mind, this is still a factory long block with just gallery gaskets and spark plugs.
Yep.
I mean, the VHR is a very resilient engine in stock form as long as it's well maintained.
100%.
You know, and all you guys, like, you ain't done your gallery gaskets yet, playing with fire, make sure you get them done. It doesn't matter what year your car is. And then after that, call us for a supercharger or turbocharger kit to put on your application, and we got you covered, man.
Yeah.
Because this thing's a ripper.
Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions regarding any of our products, give us a call. You can also text us 704-839-0435. Once again, thanks for the support. We'll catch you on the next one.